Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Healing Circle 17. It's a beautiful morning, and I hope where you are, it's a beautiful day, evening, morning for you also. Welcome, welcome. I'm Jean Selch, and also known as Jean of Divine Healing when I'm doing my healing and my channeling, and I thank you for being here. I just have two announcements. On June 6th, this Saturday, I'm teaching a Reiki Level 3 class, and I have ongoing Reiki classes, Corona Reiki classes, magnifying healing, sound healing, shamanic training, a lot of things, sound healing. On June 24th at Moonlight Gifts in Milton, Vermont, I'm doing an I Am class, which is going to be awesome, and that has to do with removing all fears in our energy field from past lives being persecuted for our gifts, opening our DNA to our divine presence and really stepping into it. So in about 26 minutes or so, we will open up, we'll take a short break and open up to Blog Talk. And in case anybody here on Google Plus or YouTube would like to call in, then the number is 347-989-8446. So I would like to invite the Ascended Masters, and I'm just going to plug my phone in because I forgot to do that. Excuse me. Okay, and then I'll make sure that it's on silent. I like to have my phone on and ready in silent so that I am ready to call in for Blog Talk and not making everybody wait any longer than they need to. And of course, we'll be doing the water blessings, and we'll do that once Blog Talk comes on also. And I'm just waiting for my phone to fully turn on. It's on, so I can make sure it is on silent. And now it is. Okay. Anyway, let's invite all the Ascended Masters. I'm inviting all the Ascended Masters. I'm inviting, I guess I should have invited Father God, Creator first, Mother Earth, the grandmothers of the four directions, and the great chiefs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's get started and check out our card. It's a little frizzy here today, but that's okay. And I'm going to move my phone because it seems to be buzzing on my table. So I hope you all had a beautiful week, and I know there's been a lot going on with this amazing full moon that we just had on Tuesday morning. And it was pretty interesting, and it was a pretty cool experience for myself. So anyway, so let's get these cards shuffled and let's see what we're doing. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for our sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for our sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for our sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. And let's pick that top card. Are we ready? Yes. Ooh, quiet. I love this card, especially because it flows into what this full moon this week is all about. And I don't talk astrology, so I just mention it. It's not my thing. Anyway, my friend Jan King, that's her thing. Today's card quiet. I go into peaceful silence and I listen. Aha, I know they're telling me this too. So, whoops. Just want to make sure it doesn't hit that candle. Let's just move the candle a little. Okay. Going into silence. Well, you know, many people out there will go to psychics or ask other people, you know, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And when a psychic or even somebody like me who can read energy will take a look at that person to answer their questions, what we are really looking at is their energy, where it's at, and where their answer is in that moment. And that is because the cause and effects of energies are changing all the time. So what is happening today may not happen tomorrow, but if it's something that that you're manifesting and creating, then of course you want to hold that feeling of it manifesting, and it will. Because if you're wondering why things are not manifesting, it just means that you're not vibrating fully and completely to receive that. So that's pretty exciting. Anyway, I felt inspired to grab my drum today, and I usually grab my bear drum. And this morning, grandmother drum wanted to come. So I've got her here, and I didn't have enough time to take her out of her case. So I'm going to take her out now. I love this drum. I love all my drums, all my sound toys. I love, I love, I love. And before we do this, let's check and see where everybody's chakras are at. A little warpy. That's okay though. We're going to fix that. Let's put this over here so that way I don't have to worry about knocking it off on my left over here. So anyway, this is my grandmother drum. Isn't she beautiful? And this was painted by Sue Jameson. Many years ago, I took some shamanic training from her, and she also happens to make drums. So I hope you like it as much as I do. So today's subject, going quiet and being within. We get all the answers inside us. We've been programmed to seek outside for answers. But the truth is, they're all inside us. And when we listen to our gut, it is always right. And no, I'm not hitting her in the face. So I'm just waiting for some directions here. It's, you know, with the energies of the full moon this week, it's also about going inside and gaining your inner wisdom and getting your answers. And it's a time for silence. It's always good to take some silent time out anyway. I believe personally that it's nurturing and loving for yourself. Turning off the phone, turning off the TV, the computer, just being in silence. Whether you're at home, driving down the road, or you're walking in nature. I know that when I'm walking in nature and I'm silent, I get to receive a lot of answers. And I get to hear and witness a lot of nature. So let's release any restrictions that are preventing us from trusting our own divine wisdom and gifts and answers. A lot of people have doubts when they hear things inside their heart or inside their gut. If you're hearing it from your head, then it's coming from ego. If you're hearing it from your gut or your heart, then it's coming from your divine higher self. So let's take a nice big breath. And when you exhale, allow yourself to be comfortable. If you're listening to this while you're driving, please keep your eyes open. We want you safe. In your next breath, breathe in divine pure energy and exhale into your Earth Star. Let go of all that self-doubt, all lack of self-trust, and listen to your inner guidance. Breathe in divine energy. Exhale into your feet. Let's release those restrictions so that you can fully trust yourself when you hear your inner guidance. Breathe in pure energy. Exhale into your root chakra. Release the fears of trusting yourself. Release the doubt. Let's turn up the volume of your inner self so that you can hear clearly. Breathe in divine energy. Exhale into your sacral. Releasing all those times that you gave away your power because you didn't trust your own inner guidance. Breathe in divine energy. Exhale into your navel. Let go of all that resistance, all that fear. You are magnificent, powerful creators. Breathe in divine sacred energy. Exhale into your navel. Release all that family stuff that interferes with you listening to your instinct, your higher self. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your solar plexus. Let go of all those emotional fears so that you can really step into trusting yourself. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your heart. Release all those fears, all those doubts, so that you can hear your inner wisdom clearly. Breathe in, refine energy. Exhale into your throat chakra. Release all those fears so that you can silence your voice, silence your talking, go inside, and receive answers. I know you can let that go. Breathe in that energy, that divine energy. Exhale into your throat. Some people are stuck, but that's okay. We'll just keep drumming in the throat. Breathe in that pure, refined energy. Exhale into the center of your head. Clear out all that self-doubt, all that resistance. And allow your third and fourth eye and pituitary to give you guidance and answers. Releasing all those fears because you can trust yourself with each breath. Having some struggles here, but that's okay. We'll just drum them out. Excellent shift, everyone. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your crown chakra. Release all fears, all self-doubts about trusting your inner guidance and wisdom. Excellent. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your Ba chakra, 10 inches above your head. All lifetimes, all time, all space, releasing the resistance and the self-doubts, strengthening your inner hearing for your own personal guidance. Release those past life persecutions because you can trust yourself. Excellent shift, everyone. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your monad. Release all self-doubts, all resistance, all fears. Oh no, naneke ho, ah no de, oh no, naneke ho, ane koche ne, oh no, naneke do, ana neneke ho, eh. Naneke no, naneke no, he o na. Naneke ho ne yo. No, naneke o ya no. Nakona he. Thank you, White Buffalo. What a great gift, huh? Wow. I love when White Buffalo comes in. She's so amazing. And she has asked me to call her White Buffalo, even though the majority of humanity calls her White Buffalo Calf Woman. Yeah. Whew. Yeah. I don't know if I ever shared this story, but one day I was sitting in my car and I was waiting for a friend to show up. We were going into a powwow. And all of a sudden, this energy came in. And I said, because I've got a really silly sense of humor, so out loud I said, I feel like I'm sitting in a buffalo. So the voice said, you are inside White Buffalo. And I immediately went into humbleness and said, oh, I'm so sorry. I meant no disrespect. And she said, no disrespect taken, Jean, because we know where your heart is. And I said, so may I ask what I'm doing inside you? And she said, I am naming you one with White Buffalo. And together we will do some work and we will hug people heart to heart. And when we do, we will pass divine sacred love seeds. We will blow divine love seeds and they will go into the person's heart chakra and open them to more self-love. So I'm going to send out, or we're going to send out some divine secret love seeds as a gift from White Buffalo. Excuse me. And anyone listening live or listening later, excuse me, when it's recorded, please don't feel obligated to have to receive these, okay? These are a gift and a blessing from White Buffalo. So if you would like to receive them, all you have to do is be open and ready and allow. So let's do this. And I'm going to send 3 doses because there's been a lot of people struggling. So don't be surprised if you start giggling from all the love. Okay, here we go. Second dose. Third dose. Let's check everybody's heart. Ready? Whoops. Here we go. Wow. So much more clearer between the drumming and the love seeds. Wow. I feel good. I hope you feel good too. So, I'm just waiting for directions here. We have noticed that a lot of people, many people are still what we would say running amok out there. And by posting negative things, saying negative things, having negative behaviors. And it's frustrating for a lot of people who are awakened and can see that that's a 3D level vibration. So some of the suggestions that I make to those people is block, delete, delete, block, and walk away. Because, yes, the ignorance of the sleepers can be frustrating, but, you know, everybody's on their own journey. Everybody is waking up in their own time. Every human being has golden opportunities, especially over the last few years and now, because the energies have been raised so intensely with the Christ conscious energy. And there's so many people around the world that are working on opening ley lines and divine connections, including myself. I do that too. And we have such an opportunity right now to really step in and let go. So I recommend that. But I don't tell people what to do. I make suggestions. Suggesting something is great. When you try to tell someone what to do or to talk them into your way of thinking, then that person just backs off. And personally, from studying all religions and faiths, I've learned to figure out how to talk to somebody depending on their religious beliefs. So, in one more minute, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to call into Blog Talk and get them on so they can participate. And then we're going to do the water blessings. And if anybody who's listening, Google Plus and YouTube would like to call in, the number is 347-989-8446. And if anybody watched the show last week, live or recorded, with medicine man Michael Harris, he will be joining us again on June 18th. The two of us have been discussing doing a monthly series about helping men come into balance with their feminine side and women stepping into their life giver power. It's amazing, you know, how powerful we are. And I recently actually had someone ask me if it was really true when a woman / life giver is having their monthly moon or period, whatever you want to call it, are they more powerful? And they are, because for some reason, it just puts us in a more powerful energetic space. And I've been to some elder gatherings, and if there's anybody who is on their moon, they have a separate moon tent far enough away from where the ceremonies are happening so that those women aren't interfering with the energy. Now, not that they would interfere in a negative way, of course. Oops, it's 9:20, 10:29, time for that break. We'll be right back. Good morning, Blog Talk listeners. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so excited to have you here, and we are always grateful. Anybody who is on Google Plus or YouTube that wants to call in, that number again, 347-989-8446. We love call-ins. Anyway, we're talking about silence and being quiet and going within. So if everybody could please get their water. And if you have a water bottle, please take the cap off. If you have any coffee or tea or soda or juice that is next to your water, please move it because it will get changed. And it'll be really interesting because I'm drinking iced tea, so it'll be interesting to see what happens to that. All right, so here we go. We're changing that water, the cells of the water. And it's ready. Let's take a sip. And we have a call-in. Ooh, how exciting. We love call-ins. So before we go any further, let's bring them on and see if they'd like to talk to us. Good morning, area code 408. I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Good morning. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Good morning. May I ask your first name?
My name is Tiffany.
Stephanie, welcome.
It's Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany, I'm sorry. Welcome, Tiffany.
Thank you. What is the show about? I read that it's on Ascended Master.
Yes, we bring in the Ascended Masters and they speak through using my voice. And we do some answering of questions. We also do a water blessing, which we just did a moment ago where I think you were here for that. Did you happen to try the water, Tiffany?
No, actually, I was like towards the very end. I heard water and then like go silent and then I'm speaking to you right now.
Oh, okay. Well, one of the things that we do, and I do this with the Ascended Masters, is we transform the cells of water into healing water. And since the divine realm knows exactly what each person needs, that each person individually gets their own water. So like if you had a glass of water by you or an opened bottle, and you said, okay, charge my water, it would get charged and it would either taste more like spring water or it might have a different type of taste. And if I made water for you every day, each day it would taste different. Some days it would taste the same, but the majority of time it tastes different. And that's because once you drink it, that water is healing that purpose of what the divine filled it with. So the next time you might need something different.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go back to the archive and listen to the beginning.
No, well, do you have any water for you? It only takes a few seconds. I'll do it right now for you.
Okay, I have water.
Okay, are you ready, Tiffany?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, and if anybody else out there didn't get their water in time, now's the time. Okay, Stephanie, my hands are over your water and we're going to charge it now. I mean, Tiffany, I'm so sorry. There must be someone named Stephanie thinking about me right now. And it's charged. Why don't you take a drink?
Okay, I drank it.
Okay. Did it taste different?
It tastes sweeter.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, I know. I love it. Yeah. And it's really exciting how I came to do this, but it's my honor and pleasure to do this for people. I even do it for myself. So it's kind of fun. So the other things that we do here on the show is we'll do a brief meditation. Did you have a question?
A question that I have is more like messages. I don't know if you pick specific topics, or is it message in general, or
Are you looking?
other questions?
Are you asking if there's a message for you?
Yeah, I guess I'm asking if there's a message for me, and if there's usually a topic I can narrow that down to.
Okay. I'm sorry for the little giggle that I just did, but the first words that I got was tell her to go into silence. And it's really interesting, Tiffany, because today's subject is being silent, right? And going within, because we're always, the show starts at 10 o'clock on Google Plus and YouTube. If you ever want to check it out, where you can be, see me live here, and then we call into Blog Talk at 10:30. But anyway, the subject of today is inner answers by going into silence. So the first thing that they said to me was, tell her to go into inner silence. So I'm going to ask them if there's anything more to tell you, but if you can do that, whether at home or out in nature, just silence your mind and your thinking and your worries. And it takes a while to practice that. And when things do pop in your mind, you just say, I can think about that later. So let's see, is there anything else? Are you thinking about moving?
Sometimes I do think about moving, but if I do move, it would be for a job.
Consider moving. Not necessarily to another state, but another area of the state that you live in. This is what I'm getting. They're saying that there's a move coming for you if you're open to it. And when this move happens, when you're ready, there is a very well-paying job that is going to be a stepping stone that is going to take you into creating your own business. Have you thought about opening your own business?
No, because the opportunity never came, so haven't gone in that direction yet.
Okay, well, be open to it, because if you want, because that's the second stepping stone after the move, or the third, I should say. They're saying you're going to have an opportunity to move, and if you're open to it, jump on it, because it's going to open many doors. It's going to open a higher paying job. It's going to open something within you that is going to cause you to create, design, think about something that is going to have a cause and effect in you opening your own business. And that could be anything right now. They're not telling me because they don't want to influence it. They're saying if you go silent in within, you will get some answers to that. So many new people too on that move that are going to be stepping stones that are going to help you with your evolving process. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, but before we incarnate and we're in soul form, we set up with other beings what we want to experience, what we want to accomplish, what we'll need help with, assistance with. So there's a large handful of beings that are preparing right now in the physical form for your arrival. So just know, it's going to come out of the blue, Tiffany. It could be, oh, why don't you come be my roommate? Or somebody saying, hey, I'm buying a house and, I'd like to have you as a roommate. Would you consider it? If you're open for it, go for it, because it's going to lead to a lot of amazing gifts for you.
Okay. So I'll keep an eye out for the moving opportunities.
Yes, because the move will come first, then the job. Okay, but they're saying it will be worth it. You'll be very happy. And right now we're in a state, Tiffany, of divine trust.
That makes sense.
And you feel the move coming. Feel this new job coming. If you're open to the possibility of having a business, now this doesn't mean that, you would open up a business in 6 months. Maybe it does. You know what I mean? There's no time frame. So I don't want you to go into any kind of fear or panic of, whoa, what could, I don't even know if I want to do this. This is just something that the divine realm wants you to be aware of, and it will unfold. And when the time comes, it will be your free will decision. Okay? But just know where you're moving, you're going to love it. You're going to be so happy. So what we're saying is, be still and be silent in private meditation. You will receive lots of answers. And start feeling how wonderful it's going to be to make that move. And what I always liked about moving when I moved in my life was you get rid of a lot of stuff that you really don't need.
Yeah, that's true. I have a lot of stuff. I junk stuff I need to do.
Well, there you go. That's one of the things you can put on your to-do list that we're suggesting. Since you got this move coming and this offer is going to be coming to you in less than 30 days. So it's coming fast, which means that this offer could come anywhere from in the next minute up to the next 30 days.
Wow, exciting.
Yes, it's going to happen really fast, Tiffany. It's going to be like boom, 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 boom. So in your free time, think about the stuff that you want to weed out of your house or your apartment.
Okay. I should get a start on it.
Well, yeah. And now, I know those projects can always be I really don't want to do this. I'd rather be out playing in the sun. I totally get that. But maybe how you can psych yourself up mentally is you can look at it as, this is helping me, because anytime now I'm going to get that phone call, or someone's going to stop by, or I'm going to run into someone when I'm out and they're going to make this amazing moving offer for me. So I'm getting ready.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're going to be packing in less than 30 days to move.
Little by little.
And listen, they also want me to say this to you. If you're concerned about your security deposit because of maybe breaking a lease, don't worry about it because it's all going to come back financially to you with this job.
Okay, that's good, but I don't have that. I'm on a month-to-month, so I should be okay.
Oh, awesome. See, that makes it even easier for you.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there anything else I can do for you, Stephanie? I mean, Tiffany. Stephanie, whoever you are, stop thinking about me, please. I really sincerely apologize, Tiffany, but that happens. When you ever have a time when you're thinking about someone and then all of a sudden your phone will ring and it'll be that person, or you'll run into them that day or within a day or two?
Oh, no, I don't get those kind of stuff, unfortunately. But that sounds cool.
Well, it is really cool. And don't erase what you just said, because you are very intuitive, you are very gifted, and you have lots of abilities. And I think that's why initially they suggested that you do meditation in silence, whether you're in your home or you're out in nature, because you have so many gifts that you're not paying attention to.
Okay. Yeah, I do need to practice being in silence more. It's hard because my mind is like so active.
Yes, I understand that. My mind used to do the same thing. And how I reprogrammed myself was every time a thought would come in my head, I would say, I can think about this later. For 10 minutes, I can be silent. And if something pops in again, oh, I can think about you in 10 minutes. And the more you do that, Tiffany, the more you'll be able to silence your mind.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to try that in a bit.
I'm so excited that you called in. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for sharing with me. It's going to help me today, I bet.
Oh, you are welcome. And if you ever want to see us live, go to Google Plus or YouTube. Or if you want to check back in with us on Blog Talk, that's okay too. But there's a lot that happens in the first half of the show also. So I want to let you know that. And in fact, we did a drumming meditation for releasing resistance in hearing our inner self. So you might want to check that out and participate in that.
Okay, yeah, I sure am going to check that out.
Yeah, because what we did was we released all self-doubts and the self-trust issues so that they could get out of the way. And we asked the divine, as we were drumming, to turn up the volume so that everybody could hear their inner wisdom and messages much clearer.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to check that out because I really do want to be able to hear, to silence myself and be able to receive answers.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because every human being has all the answers inside them. We just think we need to seek outside. Well, that's how we've been programmed, you know?
Yeah, and I guess because it's easier to seek answers outside.
It is easier to do that. But you know what, Tiffany? The more you practice and the more you practice at silencing your mind, you'll be interested to know that it will sharpen. And then you will get to a point where you will say, okay, is this ego or am I receiving clear divine answers? For anybody, do you know how to communicate with your higher self and your guides?
No, I'm not there yet. I try to, but that was one way.
Would you like me to give you a suggestion? Would you like a teaching suggestion right now?
Yes.
Okay. You're welcome. So when I'm teaching a person this for the first time, I have them stand up. So are you in a position that you could stand up?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Please stand up, Tiffany, and anybody else who's listening who wants to do this, who is learning this for the first time, please do this. All right. So you're going to let your body be completely relaxed, okay? Now, this is the beginner steps for connecting and getting answers. Once you master this, you can do this silently in your head, okay? Let your body be loose and relaxed. Go silently in your head and say this. I'm calling in my guardian angel, and I'm asking my guardian angel, if I ask you a question and the answer is yes, which way will you move my body? Now, Tiffany, go ahead, go in your head, ask your guardian angel, which way will you move my body when the answer to my question is yes? And then let us know when you got it.
I asked that mentally inside, but I didn't receive an answer, but my body's way more to the left.
Okay, so that means that your body's going to sway to the left when the answer is yes. Okay? That's for you. We all move differently. So now go inside your head and ask your guardian angel, which way will my body move when the answer is no?
For this question, my body didn't move. It was just like still.
Okay, we'll ask again.
This time it's more like moving back.
Okay, that's your no. And as you work with this with your guardian angel, your higher self, the divine realm, whoever that is in a high vibration that you want to ask questions with, the stronger your movements will get. So this is pretty exciting, Tiffany. I'm so glad you called in because look at all the stuff you learned today.
Yeah, a lot of great ideas and things that you do practice.
Yes, and the more you practice this, then you can be still and silent, and you can ask your questions inside your head using your pituitary gland, which is your, psychic gifts and ability chakra, and you won't even have to move. The answers are boom, boom, boom. You'll be able to do it when you're driving.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to practice a lot to get there.
Well, listen, thank you so much for calling in, Tiffany, and I hope you call back again. And I want you to know that as soon as the show is over, if you go to Google Plus or YouTube, you can instantly watch it on record.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
And then you can participate in the healing meditation that we did, and we'll get all those fears out of the way. I also have videos up on YouTube under Gene of Divine Healing, And there are many of them for healing and releasing different things. I even have a video up there for releasing fears that prevent you from hearing your guides.
Okay, I need to check that out. I'm going to also check up later.
Okay, well, if there's nothing else, I'm going to put you back on hold because we're going to wrap up the show in 3 minutes.
Okay.
And I look forward to you calling us back and letting us know about your exciting move.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Many blessings, Tiffany. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Blessings to you.
Thank you. Well, that was really awesome, wasn't it? I'm so grateful that Tiffany called in. I love when people call in, and because I learn and you learn, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to learn until my last breath. So anyway, I want to just remind everyone that there's lots of classes that I teach. You can go on my website at www.geneofdivinehealing.com, and you can check out my calendar. You can check out the classes that I teach. You can write me. And hey, Tiffany, if you ever want to write me through my website, because I know you're still listening here, I'll make your water anytime you want. I make water for anybody anytime they want. I'm also teaching a class on June 24th at Moonlight Gifts. It's an I Am class. And that is what we're going to do, is we're going to release all fears that have locked down, that have caused us to lock down our gifts and abilities because of past life incarnations where we were persecuted or burned as witches or hung. And it's time to get those fears out of the way, and we're opening up DNA for gifts and abilities in RNA, and really stepping into our gifts, our abilities, our divine self, because it's time for all of humanity in this time of history to know that they are powerful, that they are creators, and how they feel is what draws into their life. So as an
90 seconds.
So it's time to wrap this up. Anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. I'm always so grateful. I've got lots of videos on YouTube for healings. They're all channeled. On SoundCloud, I have Peace and Comfort under Jean Salch, and that is Mother Mary. And it's a peace and comfort healing meditation for people who are very stressed or are having trouble sleeping. So, namaste, many blessings, aho, God bless you. Thank you for being here. We hope to see you next week. And thank you, Ascended Masters. Thank you, Grandmothers. Thank you, Great Chiefs. And thank you, White Buffalo, for coming in and speaking through the healing meditation that we did today. Thank you, White Buffalo. I'm so grateful. And as always, remember, you are powerful. You are love. Never let anyone take you out of your power. Never. And if they do, you breathe back your power 7 times. 10 seconds. And you reclaim your power. God bless you all. See you next week. Thank you.